Welcome guys to this another video. It's your boy Chaps Pants. As usual, you are watching Earn a Living channel. This is the channel for you where we talk about business ideas. We talk about uh, how to earn a living. It's all about business and ideas which can help us change our states of living to another level. So I'm here today to discuss some of an important topic. I'll be also answering a question someone posed it to me. So I'll be answering Oluk Nabothi's question, whereby he asked he wanted to know more about starting up a hardware business here in Uganda. So Oluk Naboth, hope you're watching. So I'll be answering your question. I'll be trying to give you some details, and I'll also be trying to share with you some tips on how you can make this hardware business. So this is what we shall be talking about. So guys, thank you for watching once again, and if you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing, turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any updates. When we post any video, you'll be the first person to watch that video. So today I'll be talking about hardware business. So guys, in the background I have some noise. I don't know if I'll be able to make it very well, but I'll try my level best. Yeah, if it disturbs, I'll just first pause it a bit, then we can see how to go about it after on. Yeah, so first of all, what we need to know here, Oluk Naboth, what you need to know if you want to start a hardware, or anyone outside there watching who wants to know what is needed to start a hardware, or which things are included most, what is needed most. Okay, the general tips, everything is needed. So you first have the passion for the hardware. If you have that passion and you feel like, yes, I really want to do that kind of business, then well and fine. So this is the right video for you. So another thing here which you have to know is what you need to know here is the money you have will always determine the kind of business you'll be doing. So here it will be starting from either 5M and going beyond 5M, 10M, 15M, 20M, 30M and above. So the amount of money you have in hands, the amount of capital you have, the money which you are seeing there, it's what will give you what to do. So that's all about business. So today, as we shall be discussing on these hardware things, so first of all, let's us know a hardware. What is a hardware? So a hardware, it is the place, I call it a shop, a shop, which deals in construction materials. They can be of different types. Under construction, we have many types. There is building materials, there are fitting materials and electrical materials, plumbing materials. So all these ones are under hardware business. So you have to know all those ones. So first of all, we need to know this hardware, as we've seen now so far. It consists of building materials, either fitting materials, either electrical materials or plumbing materials. So how to start a hardware business? So what is really needed to start that hardware business? What do you really need? So first of all, if you need to start a hardware business, as I've told you, the business you want to do will be determined by the amount of money you have. So how much amount of money do you have? How much amount of money do you have with you? So you have to first also think about that one. First know the amount of money you have, then we shall go ahead to determine which location we'll have to consider. So according to a hardware business, if you don't have a lot of money, I don't even recommend you to start in towns, because if you go for towns are more expensive, whereby the rent will be high for you, then it will affect you somehow. But if you have money, well and fine, you can go in town. That's why I can get a room, a big building like that. So if you're starting small, I recommend you to look for growing places, places which are still developing, as in places which are still developing, like town councils, things like that. Don't rush into big towns or cities. Yeah, so go for those developing areas. Yeah. Then there you'll be able to start up, then, and you'll be able to make it well. So here what you'll need to know is you'll have to find that location. So as I've told you, due to the amount of money you have, then you'll consider which place to go for. So if you have little capital, then it's better you start with developing areas. Then if you have your money, you feel like you have that real money, you can make it up, then you can go for big towns and big cities, because the more you invest, the more you'll get in. The little you use, the little you'll get. And another thing which you have to know about a hardware, the hardware business is a business whereby you have to give it time. Don't expect a turnover there and then. Those are the profits. Don't expect to get profits there and then. So make sure to give it some time. If you're going for a hardware, don't think of quick money. This one is a business which you have to give 3 months plus, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months to get turnover like that. Then after setting up, then it can be able to make for you good money, because this is a kind of business whereby everyone has a dream of building. Everyone has a dream of building. Everyone is trying to build, and most people are building. So come what, every single day you won't fail to get customers if you have your store, because these are the things which are needed. Starting from the ground, call it a Nile, either a Nile up to an iron sheet. So all those things are included. So what the picture which I'm going to point for you here is that, so now you have also to consider the place, and you have to consider the place where you'll be working from. So which type of things will be going most in that particular thing. So we shall be discussing all those ones. So far we've just talked about the amount of money and the location. Either you go for a cities or town council. So here what next you'll do after getting that particular place, either you've got in town or you've got in town councils, developing area, what you need next is shelves, amasa. So those shelves, the boxes where you can stock your things. So you need to get either a good carpenter or a good welding person, so that he can make you either a strong wooden ones or metallic ones. So that one is a must. You have to make good shelves, so that you can stock those different items, because here in hardware we are dealing with a lot of stuff, and some things are a bit heavy, so you'll need also pallets. So they'll also need to make for you pallets where you can stock some things, and where you can lay some things like cement and other things like that. So we shall be coming to all those things. So here what you need to know now, if you're going for the hardware business, another thing you need to know, after considering the location and also getting the place where you are renting, then now you have to determine what types of things are you going for. Are you going to stock fitting materials, or are you going also to stock electronic or plumbing materials, or are you going to major a lot in building materials? So now here you have to be extra careful. You have to study that place. You have to make research in that particular place where you'll be working from. Which types of things, the type of people, you can see the area, things which they need most, because you'll not say, like for example, in a suburb or a developing area, you are going to stock sink, this toilet seats, these bathtubs, things like that. So those ones you'll not stock them. So each place depends. So another thing you have to consider also, just try to make research, see the things you are going to stock. Are they the things, and are they the real things which are needed by most people around? You can see how people are building, how the place is, which types of iron sheets many people are trying to buy, things like that. Then after considering that thing, then what you'll do here is you'll go ahead to stock. You'll go ahead to find stock. So you need to stock now. First of all, get to know the hardware type you need to do. As we've talked here, you first know the type of hardware you want to do. Then after knowing it, then you'll go for the types of materials. I'll be listing for you some which go first. Then after that, find the place that is the location. So if the place, try to make a survey, know what types of things they need. Guys, I'm sorry for the background noise. I'll have to finish this video. I'll try to raise the voice a bit so that everyone can hear at least. Yeah. So after getting the place, we've seen you'll check the area, you see what types of things they need, like that. Then another thing, you'll have to find out materials which don't keep money. There are some things which you can buy, stock them, and they keep money for long, and there are some things which you can stock and they go there and then like people buy them a lot. So those are the things you have to stock most. So I'll be also giving them to you in the list. So another thing here, I'll be giving you these items which you'll be in need to start with. First of all, if you've noted all those points, you've got the place, you've studied the things, you've seen what the place, how it is, things like that. Now things which you should stock. These are the things which go very fast. So these things are the ones you have to consider most. So some of these things are you'll have to stock brushes of different types. You can start with those ones for painting. You can also get some rollers. You can get these small brushes, these ones for marking. All those ones are needed, they go very fast. So you'll have to stock brushes. So brushes you'll put in your shelves, those shelves they designed for you. You'll arrange your place so that it can be neat, it can attract people, like that. Then you'll go for other tools. These tools are very many. There is pumbling ball, spades, forks, things like that which they use in construction. These things they use for constructions. So there are also axle blades. There are also those different types of blades. So all those ones you have to stock them. These are the tools you have to stock. So another thing, you have to stock nails, starting from the smallest 1 inch. So stock the nails, stock them. Make for them the different shelves ranging from kgs, from inches, maybe 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 6 inch, 9 inch, like that. Make shelves, stock them, because those ones are needed from the foundation up to the top of the roof. These things are still needed, so you have to stock nails. Those ones must be a must. You have to be having them. So these ones you can sell either in kilograms, like that. You'll see how to do it for your customers. So another thing here, you have also to stock paint. Paint also is needed. You'll stock paint from the small one, these small tinned ones, from 1 liter, half a liter, up to jerry cans. So make sure you stock different types of paint, maybe Sardolin, maybe different types of the paint. So also paint has different types. There is Weatherguard and other different types. So you have to make sure you stock and have all the different types. So these are some of the things which don't keep your money. They don't stay with the money a lot, because you'll be selling them, then you'll be able to raise some turnover. But that turnover, I just suggest you not to use it. You can also add it into your business again. So another thing here, you have to stock, these are the ropes. Get the different types of ropes. They are those ones There is different types. There is for sisal, and there is also those other ones. So stock all those ones because they will be needed. So these ropes, you'll also stock wheelbarrows. You can get different types, different sizes, stock them because all these ones are needed for construction. So other things you can stock here, you can add in wire mesh, you can also add pans, trowels, binding wire of different types. There is that one for 1 meter, 1.5, like that. So you can stock all those ones. So here in the electronic side, if you still have space, depending on the area you are, because I did this general, so I didn't separate like to stock only building materials from I didn't like separate doing a hardware type only for construction types, maybe only this material, sand, these Kajansi bricks and others. No, I tried to make it general depending on each person. The amount of money you have will determine what you'll do. So I didn't want to separate it. I just wanted to make it general so that you can pick out some of the things you really need, which you feel like they can help you. Then you can note them down. Then you can buy these ideas. You can also add in more ideas like that. So that's why I did it like this. So here in the list, I'm trying to give you things which go fast. So these ones will either be coming from building materials or fitting materials, and also electronic and plumbing side. So things like that. So that's why I wanted to do it like that. So if you stock these ones, then you can also go in to add in switches. So these other things, switches, pipes, like that. So these ones are from electronic and also plumbing side. So you'll also need these ones because they will also need them. They will also make for you some money. So you can stock those switches, different types. If you still have enough, you can also stock some lights, wires, like that. Then you'll also go for padlocks. You'll go for padlocks. You can stock some padlocks. You can stock those lockers. You can get fillers. Yeah, you can also stock sandpaper. Then there is also jerry cans, drums. You can also go for water tanks. If you see the area where you are, maybe you're in town, you can also stock tiles. Then you'll also go for iron sheets, cement, iron bars. So these ones, like for example, iron sheets, cement, and iron bars, those ones you must be having them. Those ones you have to start with them because those ones they go automatically. So those ones you make sure you have to stock those ones. My brother, my sister there who is willing to go into this kind of business, you have to think all about that one. So the stock you have will give you more customers, because if a customer comes and finds you have all the stock he needs, he'll get his list, he'll just be reading through the list, then you'll be able to do what? To sell him everything. The customer won't need to go to another place to get them from another place, so he'll get everything covered from one location. So that's it, guys. So make sure you stock, make sure you arrange, make sure you make research, then you'll be able to push on this kind of business. So as we've said, these iron bars, cement, these ones, your money will come out very fast. Make sure you stock them. Make sure you put the emphasis on these ones. So these ones are under building materials. These are the bars, cement, these ones. So you'll also need other things. You also need other things which keep your money there, but they go slow, but they'll bring money. If you get a customer, you'll be able to get your profits. So these ones you can also stock them. They don't go like on a daily basis. Maybe like hose, can buy some hose. Those others, these axes, and there are these big hammers. those things like that. So those ones, they don't go a lot, but when a customer comes, you'll be able to get that amount of money very well. Yeah, guys. So another thing here, what we shall talk about, this one is the last tip on this video, guys. If you want to get money from this business, you first hold it. Only first add in this business. Don't rush to get money out of it. First make more returns so that you can be able to get money from it. Because as I've told you, the hardware business is not like these fast food types of businesses and these other businesses. It doesn't bring the money there and then. So the turnover come after a certain period of time. So if you need something to bring money fast, don't consider a hardware. A hardware you'll expect to start getting money after around 4 months, 6 months and above. So if you need something to bring fast money, don't consider a hardware as one. So within that time, within that period of time, my brother, my sister who wants to consider this business, during from that first month to the 6th month, you'll be able to get suppliers. So in that meantime, you'll be able to get suppliers who can even supply you with different materials. As you know, there is competition nowadays. They will be supplying you materials you can even be able to sell then and give them back their money like that. You get your profits, then you send their money like that. So within that period of time, you'll also be able to get those suppliers. So that's it. I wanted to share with you on this hardware business. I just wanted to be brief because these topics, we can even spend a whole day talking about them because they carry different things and they need a lot of time. So most of the times we try to get some we just try to hit on the points, get some tips, find the way we can do it, then get those ideas. When you get some idea, when you know something, it will help you at least to dig deep into it. Then you can be able to tackle it well, to find it out well, and do whatever you feel like doing on it. So as we've talked about today, we've seen hardware business. So I was also trying to answer our brother or Luke Naboth. I hope I've answered your question very well. Yeah. So this is all about it. This is what I wanted to share with you. First of all, get to know the hardware type you want or you need. Then find the place. Get to know the place where you want to start up that hardware, because you'll not stock things like sinks, showers, things like that somewhere in a deep village. Who will buy them? In a trading center somewhere, who will buy them? You stock tiles, things like that. No.